Hello? It's 5 Fuck Friday, it's Friend Friday, everyone! Good morning, Arian, Studio, Friend, and Rex, and Timmy, and Alex, and Becca, and Bear, and Loon. Welcome. Thank you for the sip. Alex, when will you fish? When will you wear wigs, voice? When will you fish? How could you? Where is this video, James? There it is. The game is open. Hello? It's working. Music widget, please. And then you can go up here again. Thank you. And then I think we need the chat to be a little darker. I could be wrong. That's too dark. That's... Hey Bear, that's the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life. Is this the game audio? Are you gonna work out for me? You are. No! Leave this room. Private. Small. Volume check. And we jump around. Wait, this is the volume check. Now we all know. I think I have to turn music down on my end. That went down so far. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. New fishing rod? Yeah! Take L. Where are my fishing friends? I'm all alone. Life could be a dream and a nightmare. Invite? Invite? What if I just invite Timmy? Against Timmy's consent. Wait! Timmy! Tell me about your guy gender neutral! Like right now. Like right now immediately. Stop everything. Oh, Timmy. The Euphoria Friends! Timmy, that's so fun! Ah! Always be wagging. Slash wag. Slash wag. Yeah! Timmy, yeah! Dude, fuck yeah. That's really interesting. I like that. I love the roleplay potential in Baldur's Gate. Oh, bud. I love that. Our titles combined. Wait. Could it be? Baby. Roflakes is bear. Loon is a little late. Alex, when you see Loon, you'll know. Because Loon's face in this video game is one of the scariest things that you'll ever witness. Timmy, I love that. I'm actually, like, really obsessed with that. I would love to do, like, a really heavy roleplay run. When I played Baldur's Gate the first time, my decisions were basically just, like, what will make Astarion not hate me? Gimme, yeah! Dude, the jumping when you have, like, high strength is fucking crazy. Literally, like, 20-foot vertical leap. Alright, it doesn't surprise me, like, even a little bit. I started a rerun of Baldur's Gate, like, last month. I wanted to remake my green tiefling that I made when we first started trying to stream it. And then I was like, with what fucking time? Oh my god, Ari, I can't imagine that that would happen to you. That's crazy. Wine, yeah! I want a new bobber for my fishing rod. I've been using the lily pad for like 80 years. I want the ducky. Let me buy all of them just cuz. Yeah, Timmy. How do I change my bobber? Inventory? Customize? Miscellaneous? Yes. Ducky. Wine what? Wine? Wine? For me? You did it for me? I've never felt loved like this. My boys! These boys of mine. You're hell yeah. Yeah, of course. My boys. I mean, and girls. But my boys, they. Timmy, okay. Baldur's... I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I'm gonna say... I'm not gonna spoil anything, is the thing with Baldur's Gate. But I'm gonna say that I didn't... when I played my first... Okay, wine... First of all, shut the fuck up, and you don't know me. At all, and you've never known me, and you'll never know me. But I, in my first run of Baldur's Gate, never rescued Lizelle from the cage, because she was really mean to me, and I was trying to roleplay a guy that was kind of an asshole, so I didn't save her, and that means that, that she died, and, I kept finding her corpse in numerous locations. Like, it would move, and I would find it in numerous locations, and every single time, my character would remark upon it, like it was for the first time, and I was like, it's not! We've seen her before! And it was very scary, but it was one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me, so I'm actually really glad that I made that decision, because it was so funny! She was everywhere. She was in locations that, like, she absolutely should not have been in. And every time, my character would be like, oh, Lizelle, and I was like, what do you mean? She's... Wow, Bear, that's so surprising that you would say that. I think I've talked too about the agonies of being a Beastmaster Ranger. And how it'll ruin your gaming experience forever. But you gotta roll with the punches. I don't know if they fixed that though. So the thing about being a Beastmaster Ranger is that every NPC will react with fear to your companion animal when you're just walking around. So people will like scream and flee no matter what the circumstances are if you have your companion animal out and with you. So I had a situation where I had multiple situations where this happened, but I had a situation where I saved, okay, no spoilers. I'm trying really hard, no spoilers. I saved the mushroom guy, you know, in the explosion field. I saved Mushroom Man in Explosion Field, and then I got the dialogue with him, and he was like, "Thank you so much for saving my life. I owe you so much." And then the moment the dialogue ended, he screamed at my wolf and ran back into the explosion field, dying instantly. And I just accepted that as canon. I didn't reload my save. I was like, you know what? That's real to me. And that happened multiple times in different scenarios where I had to get NPCs and like my party in certain positions, and I had to move my animal like out of the screen because every time the characters would get in position, they would flee from him like into danger and die. And I was like, okay. So that just like didn't work out for me at all. But it was very funny. And it doesn't matter what your animal is. Like I had a bird and people were like screaming for their lives, and I was like, he's not doing anything. I wonder if they fixed it, because it was very strange. Like, it was very strange. Because no one ever, like, attacked him, but they would just freak the fuck out, and I would have to, like, chase them down to enter dialogue with them, and then once dialogue ended, they would flee again. To me, it do be like that, huh? I mean, it's fine. I did get through the game, and then I never beat it because I had to reload my save at one point, and I was really far back, and I got so tired that I gave up. And that was my own fault. That was my own fault. But the game tried to make me ugly against my will. Yeah. The game tried to make me ugly against my will, and I failed all the dialogue options to try and, like, wisdom out of it. And then I reloaded, and I had to do the entire fight, like, 2 fights before that over again. And I was like, I'll come back to this later. And then I didn't. Barrett's really bad. That's my guy. I made him hot on purpose. How could they do this to me? Timmy, the problem is that I love inventory management. I love to pick up every single goddamn fucking thing and then just throw it at a vendor at top speed. Alex, yeah. When I played with Eva, I was a barbarian. And that was fucking sick. I could carry so much, and I could jump so high, and I could run so fast. I really want to do a friend run with all my friends, but again, with what time? You have to smash. That's the thing, Bear. To me, I mean, so, you know, some people would enjoy that. I do need to do a dirge run. I just don't know what kind of dirge I want to play. The thing is, I do like combat strategy. So, some part of me also wants to try on, like, the hard difficulty sometime. Rich, you don't know what a Gloomstalker Ranger is? Or a dirge. They're like rogue rangers. They're sneaky. That's the thing, the Dirge Astarion romance is really, really good. I've seen some clips from it. And I'm into that. But you know. Yeah, the Dirge is like a pre-made backstory where you're haunted by urges to murder. And there's like a little goblin who whispers in your ear that you should kill. And you can choose to not do that or to do that. And it's like its own separate, like very specific thing. I want to do a big hit, dude. Holy shit. Dirge! Timmy, I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Everyone has to minimize everything. It's Shart and it's Dirge and it's fucking... We live in a society. I really want my druid boy to romance Halsin is the thing. Because I know that he's, like, stupidly horny. And I want to experience that. I didn't really use him in my first run. So I didn't really get to talk to him very much. And, ah! Yana, welcome! Ah! Yana, are you coming in? Where's my friend Yana? My friend Yana's here. They've arrived. It arrived. An exclusive. Rice. Get me out of here. I have to greet my friend. This is how we're all gonna greet each other at the Berry wedding. We're gonna stomach slide and then start meowing. That's how we'll know. Berry, yes! Did they fix... Timmy, since you're playing, did they fix Gale? Or is he still a simp? Like, is he a simp? Is my question for you. Wine. No, I know. This is the thing. When I played, and I genuinely think that this was a bug that they had to fix, Gale's approval rating would go up so fucking fast that, like, he was obsessed with me. He was obsessed with me in ways that no character or person has ever been in my life. And every time I spoke to him, he was like, please have sex with me. And I was like, it's been 2 days. It's been 2 days, Gale. Like... Timmy, oh my god. Yeah, he was crazy. I knew him for like 2 days, and then he got down on his knees, and he was just like, you have to save me, you're the only one who knows me, and I was like, Gale? Crying wine! Bridge Finch! Don't mind if I do. Gale grew on me. Everybody grew on me, to be honest, except Lae'zel's corpse. I'm so sorry. They were my family, except for Lae'zel's corpse, that desperately wanted to be a part of my family. But... To me, I love this for you. It's really interesting, seeing the viewpoint of someone who's avoiding romances, because, like, my perspective of people who play this game is, like, when I would open Twitter, and it was just, like, the girl who has an Astarian shrine in her room, and wall-to-wall commissions of her OC, and him, like, kissing, and that was, like, my experience with the fandom. So, like, it's very fun. And I'd love to know your vibe. Then we'll all see. Exactly. Astarian's not at all your vibe. I don't know who is your vibe, though. Because, like, that's the thing, Halsin's the only big guy, but he's not pathetic. Like, at all. I mean, if it's big woman Karlak, maybe? I don't know I don't know if you want to romance a man or a... Bear, 2 monitors, 2 brains, 2 controllers. Think about that. This is the thing. You too could experience Lae'zel's corpse. With these simple steps, you too. I think they're all too confident. Eric, I know this about you. Bear, I also know this about you. This is the thing. I know all these things about you. Disappointment all around, huh? Bear, I wish that you said that in any other way. Just like any other phrasing. You know? Rex, yeah! I think... Well, I don't think I know. That there are race mods if your options are not fuzzy enough. There's mods, so... Alex, I don't think I knew this about you. I mean, I'm not surprised that you're not an Astarian guy, but like... Did you guys ever see the video? This was... This... I don't know, it wasn't... It didn't go viral the way I wanted it to. But there was a video that someone made where they modded the game with like all these like fun new races, and they were a kobold named like Snort, and they were just like this tiny evil looking lizard, and they still romanced Astarion. So like they'd go up and say hi to him, and he'd do his like really horny like, "It's always fun to see you sauntering over," and then it cut to like a horrible little lizard, and it made me laugh so hard I cried because he's just like a little guy. Yeah, that's a crazy thing that I didn't... Wait, they take the top out of her? I mean, Yana, somebody pointed out, and this is one of the funniest things I ever saw, that Astarion is shallow and slightly racist, and if you romance him as, like, a dwarf or a gnome, when he first, like, has the sex with you to manipulate you, he's, like, visibly uncomfortable and disgusted, and then his, like, facial expressions change when he falls in love with you. So... Ari, it's true. He will have the sex with you. Rex, I don't actually think it really matters as much. It's more about the vibes. Wine rice. Rex, of course. You need that. The summer sale goes until July 11th? I don't actually... It says on the front page. Hey, Bear. I mean, I see your problem for sure. Oh, right. Rach, I want to play with you so bad. I think that would be so fun. To be the creatures. Rex, it does. You can summon little creatures, as certain classes, and there's also, like, control person, hold person. Who can summon the guys? Warlocks? I'm thinking about World of Warcraft. I'm trying to remember. Rangers have dogs. But I think I played as when Eva and I did our run together. We had 2 NPCs with us, and I was always Will. And I think he summoned little demons at one point. There was like a weird little guy. A wizard summoned things too. Like elementals. Timmy, I think that there's nothing better than that. Wine, we're on the bridge. We've abandoned Rach to die in the ocean. Rex, there is stealth in BG3. So you can do... You can sneak around things, you can sneak around people, and pickpocket them, and steal from people, and stealth hit, and... Yes, that is a full thing. Harry, oh my god. Bear, no one is holding you here, especially me, and I want you to know that. I would never dare. I love my friends. I love Friend Friday! Alpha drum. Wait, yeah. Timmy, yeah, I think it's mostly impossible. You have to do a hit. I mean, we've all seen the video, right? All of us have seen the video of the guys that gathered every possible explosive that they can, piled it into the goblin camp, and then blew it up. Not very pacifist of them. Sina! Welcome! Happy Friday! We finch! Rach, that's so fair to have a Loch Ness phase. Ah! Then how could you? You guys should come to Canada and get really into the Ogopogo, which is our own Loch Ness Monster. Fair hell yeah! Yeah, that's a good emote. It's very ah! To me, it's so funny. God. The leaps. The creature! One time when I was a kid, I found a website that listed cryptids. And... Santa! Thank you. 28 gift subs! My dude! I can't repay you! You have to stop, it's too much! Thank you. So one time when I was a kid, I found a website, like a really old school website that listed cryptids, and one of the cryptids that it listed was a pig that had really long legs, and it really scared me as a kid, and I have never been able to find any evidence of it since. So... It was just like a really tall pig. And like... Timmy, I do this to myself all the time. I'm like, am I gaslighting myself? I remember it so clearly, but do I? But it really scared me. It's where my phobia of weird long-limbed cryptids came from. Tina, thank you. What if a pig was really tall? I think it also ate people. I'm not really sure. This is the thing, right? So I think the pig ate people. And then as I got older, I learned that human meat's called long pig. And I was like, it's all coming together. But then again, I couldn't find any evidence of the long pig. Ah! My bait! Like, maybe, you know? Life is full of wonders and mysteries, you know? God, I hate that so much. Edward Gory saved me. Yeah, it's not like immense. Like, it's not like life-ruining. But I do hate things with really long limbs. It just, like, upsets me. Like, I just dislike it, you know? It's not like my ocean phobia or anything where it's, like, debilitating. I just, like, don't like it. Like...
Got it.
Okay, well, Daddy Longlegs fucking suck. That's just true, because evil bugs. Moonrise. Alex, I'm gonna start biting you. Where's my friend Loon? There's my friend Loon. Hey, Wine? Don't say that. Don't say that. What do you mean? Are you the creature? That is not the same thing as, like, Slenderman. Why the fuck are people doing construction? It won't let me in! Loon. Consider yourself invited once again. Loon brought a meteor. Very true. I mean, I'm a cat dog. I made myself look like a corgi on purpose, but I'm a meowing corgi. What's so terrible? The haunted creature! It's like salad fingers. Look at this! Can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing this? Welcome to the Peepus room. Take. Take. Take! Thank you. Loon, it's true. Froggy! Thank you! What a powerful name! Froggy. I just had this violent realization when I was watching Loon and Rach chase each other and do the kiss emote, that when we played Minecraft, they weren't together yet, and that's fucked up. They built like a gay lighthouse, but like platonically. It feels like it was so long ago. But it's true. It's true, because Alex, that was the time when we were playing Minecraft that you DM'd me and you were like, are they? You know? And I was like, no. I left a room so that Loon could sit next to Raish instead. Alex did this. It was real. I mean, I knew that Rach had a crush. I just didn't know about Loon, because I wasn't as close with Loon. So I was like... Wow, Rach, how embarrassing. You have a crush on Loon? I mean, the marriage should have been the first sign, but sometimes it can be the last. Who's to say? There! The deep cut. Listen, it was OC marriage, okay? It's okay, Loon. I had so many moments like that with Eva, where I would be like, wait, are we dating? And then she would start dating someone, and I was like, okay. Time to crash out. We can't talk about this. She's not here to defend herself. It's hard being vulnerable, of course. Becca, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I can't believe that that became, like, deep lore here on Twitch.tv. All my friends, so mean, so cruel. Loon, you want to put it on this bridge! This physical space. Yeah, Alex fucking... I don't know why I wasn't taught... I didn't mean to say Alex's name. I don't know why I said your name. I love you. I don't know why that came out so violently. Arian, Bear, and Eva, and me, but they have a group chat where they talk about the Ultimatum Queer Love Edition, and it's just all redacted. And I was getting notifications this morning, and I was just watching these people have a conversation I could not see, and I was like, this is psychological warfare. Because I haven't finished yet. So. It looked like the Blueprints channel. It was fucking crazy. Do you ever start streaming on Twitch.tv and then, like, years later you're sitting on a fictional bridge with friends that you like didn't have before you started streaming on twitch.tv, and they're your friends and you're talking about belly sliding at their wedding. Life could be a dream. Using my relationship trauma as a meme. Right, exactly. This feels right. Wait. This feels right. Harry would break all their bones. Now that's an interesting concept. Where the stakes are high. Everybody's wagon. Ah! This feels right. Can I... Speaking of spoilers being redacted, can I talk about the fact that even I watched The Old Guard 2, the sequel to The Old Guard, on Netflix.com? I don't know if anybody here even watched The Old Guard. Did anybody here watch The Old Guard? Or... Okay. Old Guard 1, very fun. Loved it. Huge fan. Old Guard 2? Worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I don't even give a fuck about spoiling, honestly, because, like, nobody should watch it. I mean, okay, Bear. The King's Man that I was talking about that we watched was awful in a, like, this is boring kind of way. And, like, why did they do this kind of way? The Old Guard 2 was, like, as a sequel, they just, like, they fucked it so bad. First of all, the writing was fucking awful. Like, the delivery of the lines, because the lines were so bad, it was fucking horrendous. It was it was so rough to look at and to listen to. And, like, all I'm gonna say, this is the most important aspect, okay? This is the most important aspect that I'm gonna say. So we're watching the movie. We're looking at the movie and we're seeing it, and it's here. And they go into a facility and they're doing their action nonsense. And I was like, this is like a good sort of like midpoint conflict of the movie. And then they were in that facility for longer than I expected. And I was like, interesting. They've been here a while. And then they like they got captured in the facility, except for one of them. And then the bad guy was in a helicopter yelling at the one who survived. And I was like, is this the end of the movie? Are they setting this up for a sequel? And I checked the time that was left in the movie. And there were 10 minutes left. And I was like, the movie's ending? And Eva was like, I was like, are they setting this up for a sequel? And Eva was like, huh, I haven't checked the time. And I was like, I did. And she did. And she went, oh! And I started laughing so hard that I couldn't contain it anymore. Because, like, it was so fucking bad, and then it was just over. Nothing fucking happened in the movie except for them retconning every single thing that happened in the first movie, and then the movie was over. It was so fucking funny. And the fact that they set it up for a sequel, and, like, they think they're getting a sequel, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Like... So it's about, so like the Old Guard, for people who don't know, is about a small group of people who are immortal. Like, they can get fucking cut up and just like, they'll fuse back together and heal. Like, they heal instantly from wounds, so they just like, they can die and come back to life. Like, they're just immortal, and they use that, they're in a little organization and they use it to do stuff. In the first movie, a big sense of conflict was that the oldest one in their group loses her immortality. She gets cut on her hand, and it, like, stops healing, and she's like, I guess we all lose it. I guess we all lose it sometime. She gets it back in the sequel. Like, the movie's about her, like, coming to terms with the fact that after thousands of years, she's going to die. And, like, you know, and, like, coming to peace with that. And, like, she even talks in the sequel at first. She's like, I'm actually really at peace with, like, having an ending. And, like, she's still fighting with them, but you're like, at any moment, if she gets hit too hard, she will die, as opposed to everyone else, and then she just gets her immortality back. So she's fine. That's okay. The character who's teased as, like, an insane villain at the end of the first one, because she was trapped underwater, drowning and dying and coming back to life over and over for thousands of years, is just kind of normal. She's just, like, fine. She's evil for, like, a little bit, and then she gets over it. Yeti! Have a good Friday! I'll miss you! She's from, like, the medieval times, and she, uses a bomb in the sequel, and I was like, she doesn't know what that is. She wasn't alive when bombs existed, and then she got trapped under the ocean. For, like, she doesn't know what a bomb is! What do you mean? Yeah, no, right, that's the thing. She's, like, totally fucking normal. Like, I was expecting her to be fucking insane. Because, like, I would be. And, like, that would be interesting, because she should be. But no, she's just fine. She's just, like, kind of angry. But she, like, talks fine, and she acts fine, and she's, like, pretty normal. So she doesn't just get her immortality back. Andy doesn't just get her immortality back randomly. Okay. Follow me here. Follow me. Follow me here, okay? Alright. First movie. Andy. She's the oldest one. She's the woman who gets her immortality taken away. The movie follows Niall, who is a new immortal, who has just learned she's immortal because she's at war and she survives. And while they're fighting, she cuts Andy's hand and it doesn't heal, so Andy's like, I'm dying. There's another guy in their little immortal group called Booker, and he betrays them, so they exile him. And that's part of the first movie, is that they exile him because he betrays them and, like, sells them out. In the sequel, Booker just joins the group again, and it, like, isn't really an issue. He's just around again, despite that being a big part of the first movie. He's just around again. And then a new character they introduce is, like, there's a legend that says that the newest immortal has the ability to take the immortality away from immortals by cutting them. But if the person who was cut gives their immortality to somebody else before it fades, then it transfers. So Booker's like, okay, so he gets Niall to cut him on purpose, gives his immortality to Andy, and then dies in the same scene. So they brought him back. They brought him back to do that, and then he dies instantly. How do you give it? I don't know. Guys, I need you to make eye contact with me and keep eye contact with me. I don't know. He gets cut, he goes to her room, and he looks at her in the mirror, and, like, she doesn't know it's happening, and he's just, like, watching her wounds heal. He doesn't touch her, he doesn't, like, do anything, he's just like, I gave it to you. And I'm like, how? What do you mean you gave it to her? Like, mentally? Through force of will? He just sent her good vibes, and she became immortal, and then he dies! Then he dies. And then, okay, this is the funniest part of the movie to me, and they didn't focus on this because it was the end of the movie where they were setting up for the sequel of this movie that was really good. But the bad guys capture every character but Andy at the end and, like, take them away, so she has to go rescue them or whatever. And they capture them by spraying them with, like, they flash freeze them, and then they vacuum seal them in a body bag. And I wasn't doing well when they did that. I wasn't doing well, like, emotionally. They just, like, spray some kind of chemical, they flash freeze them with it, and they turn to, like, sort of ice, and then they put them in a body bag, and they suckle the air out, and they just vacuum seal them in a bag, and then they load them into a helicopter. And I was like, are we okay? Like, were the gays cute? Like, they were barely in the movie. Like, Nikki got longer hair, and he looked adorable, and, like, good for him. They were barely in the movie. Like, this was the Andy movie about Andy, and every side character literally just, like, didn't matter at all. Like, you could tell. Like, all the dialogue specifically of the side characters was, like, so bad, because their only purpose was, like, reacting to Andy, or, like, the things that were happening. It was just fucking crazy. Like, Eva sent me, like, an article before we watched the movie, because we were excited about it, because we really liked the first one. So we were, like, she sent me an article that, like, asked the two gay boy actors, like, how they portrayed their chemistry on screen, and they gave this really heartfelt answer about, like, how they spend time with each other outside of filming and, like, genuinely love each other. And then I watched the movie, and I was like, they had, like, 5 minutes of screen time. What are you talking about? What do you mean? They barely mattered. What do you mean you, like, had to work on this outside of the show? It's like they were cute, but it was like, they didn't matter, and then they got vacuum sealed in a bag. I cannot stress this enough. They got vacuum sealed in a bag. Vacuum sealed in a bag, doo-da, doo-da. It was crazy shit. It was also, and like Eva pointed this out, it was also riddled with advertising. All the cars were like brand name fancy cars that they showed. People were wearing like Adidas shirts. Oh my god, it was so fucking bad. It was so bad. I can't believe how bad it was. Alex, no, two bags. That's the thing. And there was only one vacuum bag. They did, however, in like the very first scene, play a Baby No Money song. So that was an interesting thing that they just like did in the movie. And then we moved on from that. I would love to share a vacuum seal body bag. Flash freeze me and put me in a bag. Loon, because like, who's to say? It is Baby No Money. That's what he says in all of his songs. It's like how he says it. Very, yeah. Eva heard the first few, like, notes of the song and was like, are you fucking kidding me? Here, please rest. He says that his baby knows sometimes to fuck with people. But then all of his songs, like, say Baby No Money out loud. Oh my god, I'm like exhausted. I'm even thinking about the ogre too. I'll literally never forget what it was like saying, are they setting up for a sequel? And Eva checking the time and going, oh! I'll never forget. It was just like... Yana, I really respect him for being the #1 Javik shipper. Fair hell yeah, think ahead. I mean, Asmongold fucking sucks. Becca, I know. The first movie was so fun. It was so fun and so good and just like... It made me nostalgic. It felt like one of those classics from like 2011 that Tumblr went crazy over. Dude, I can't with the filth. I think that you two are confused and talking about Asmongold and Baby No Money at the same time. I think you two are very confused. Stop. Who are we talking about? No. There we go. I think that Baby No Money is one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen, but that's just me. And Eva. Eva was telling me this recently. Eva, like, took me aside the other day to tell me this, like it was a secret. Canadians rise up. Canadians rise up. Finally, the representation that we all deserve. He is Canadian. He's from Vancouver. All of his music videos are filmed in like various like small town BC locations, and it makes me happy. Carly Rae Jepsen used to babysit somebody that I went to school with. So. It's true. I didn't know that anybody. I don't know that anybody ever. I didn't know that anybody cared. I didn't know. She's from Mission, right? I think she's from Mission. Loon, no, not Cash Me Outside. Oh, she's not well, though. I never met Carly Rae Jepsen, so that's not something that I can take. But yeah, I did know somebody that did know her because she lived very close to me. Ari, that's the thing. Maybe I wouldn't know. Because I would have been too young to know. I also used to know... I do like her. No, I do like her. And I like her music. I just didn't know that anybody... You know? Becca, which one? I also used to know where Chad Kroeger, the lead singer of Nickelback, lived. In case there's any Nickelback stans in the chat. Ah, my bait! The band Nickelback. Chad Kroeger of the band Nickelback lived close to me. That's all I'm gonna say. What the fuck? Ah! I went to school with a girl also who was obsessed with Justin Bieber, and I remember that I used to sit next to her in my history class, and whenever we would get laptops, all she would do was go on Google Earth and show me where his, like, grandparents lived, and I was like, girl, I don't... I was like, girl, I don't, Loon, powerful stuff. Every time somebody says Duran Duran, I think it's an anime for like a second. It sounds like an anime. Like, they were ahead of their time, dude. Alex, the Duran Duran connection? Wait. The Duran Duran connection. Oh my god, what if you guys are secret sisters, gender neutral? What if your moms what if you have the same mom, but then you don't know that you have... Do you ever have a dream? Do you ever have a mom? Oh, that's so powerful. You literally could have been around each other and not known. Like, did you guys ever see that couple? I don't even remember what this was from. But there was like a couple who met each other and they were like kind of around the same age. And then at one point they were looking at old photos of like one of them at Disneyland and the other one was in the background with their family. That shit was crazy. Fine, it was like this couple that were like engaged and getting married or something, and they were looking at like old childhood photos, and like I forget the gender or whatever, but the husband like took out an old photo of himself as a kid at Disneyland. And then like in the back of the photo was his fiance and her family when she was a kid. And it was like they weren't from the same place. They were both on holiday at the same time. Loon, I want to believe. I want to believe so bad. Oh, that's so powerful. What if I met any of you when you were coming up here? Silly Hofrant used to come to Surrey, which I don't live in. It's like... Loon, what a deep cut for right now. Alex is reinvigorating their anime phase right now. Alex is like, it's very nice to see. Timmy, no! It's a city. Not as so fair. Alex, I'm so sad. I want to know. Okay, yeah, let me say every word. Just give me a second real quick. Let me just get my dictionary and my thesaurus. Every word. Coming right out. Tomorrow. Interesting. I love to have an accent. Yana, when me and my friends come to Germany, specifically to visit locations from the hit video game Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, we'll have to meet up. A crown? King Loon. Oh, I think I also have a crown, but I can't wear it because it blends into my head. Yeah. Where are the boys? Yana, I don't remember what it's called, because it's not called that anymore. There's a city Well, because most of the game takes place in Bohemia, which is, like, part of Czech, right? So, like, there's that, but then there's like, a city in Germany that is not called the same thing anymore. Alex, I'm talking about the fact that if we don't get to go on a trip to all of the Kingdom Come Deliverance locations in real life, I'll lose it. But the city... But some of the places that they go in Germany aren't named the same anymore. Because I was Googling it and it was crazy. Becca, what? How did I not know this about you? What do you mean? We have a proper Brit here. For 1 year. Hey, Becca? What does that have to... Wait. What does it have to do... Can Brits not... What do you mean? Sex months. Of course. Mad cow. Of course. I mean, I talked on stream about the fact that I learned literally, like, only, like, a few months ago that I'm only second generation Canadian because my family came from Germany. That's crazy shit. Yeah. So my mom's dad, I only met him a couple times when I was really young. And I didn't know he was from Germany because he lived in Ireland, like, the entire time that I knew him. And his accent was fucking incomprehensible to me. When he would visit when I was a kid, like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, because I guess it was, like, German and Irish, like, shoved together. And then he got alcohol poisoning and his liver exploded, so... Alex, I don't know. We've talked about the fact that my mom told me that he was an engineer at about the same time that the war was happening. We don't know. And we don't know. We don't know. Alex, that'd be so fun. Oh, bear. That'd be so fun. German yellow con. Can you imagine? Alex, that's so fascinating. Because again, I literally learned this, like, so recently. I didn't know. I thought he was Irish my entire life. Alex, I know. It's fucked up. I had a German pretzel. I'm still craving fair food since Silly Hoofprint cursed us with all the images of... God. I want a funnel cake. What the fuck is a Pronto pup? What's a pup? Tooth. Like a hell yeah. The first corn dog ever. And like I think the problem that upsets me so much is like my family doesn't talk about, like my parents don't really talk about my like great grandparents like at all, and my grandparents don't talk about their parents like at all. So I learn things so slowly and through like apparently my great grandparents were just like full-blooded Ukrainian. And I'm like, what? Since when? Timmy, shut up! I'm banning you. I'm gonna send Archie and Luna a secret message to attack you on sight. And then you'll see. My spies. Becca, oh my god. If they're the original, if they're saying the original corn dog, I believe them. I mean, who would lie about that, right? I don't think I've ever had a corn dog. Everyone's gonna start yelling at me, but I don't think I ever have. I don't think they're really things here, as much as they are in America. Like carburetors, exactly. I can't believe that that's a Canadian. That makes me so fucking... Why? Do we have Sonic? I don't think so. Well, at least near me, specifically. So, Alex, we learned recently, so a carburetor is the thing in your sink that blends up stuff that you pour down it. And that's what we call them in Canada, and it's what I've always called them. And I thought that's what they were just called. Universally, but apparently not. We are the only ones. I mean, it's funny, because again, like, Becca and I were talking about this. We called them that. But also, like, nobody has those. I knew literally one person when I was maybe 6 that had a carburetor. But they, like, don't exist anymore. They aren't a thing. And that's the funniest part. Yeah, like, we have a special word for them, but they also, like, don't exist. Oh, Rach! Rach, no. Ooh, that's so powerful. I mean, listen. I'll never be okay. And I've said this before. I'll never be okay with the fact that in Saskatchewan, they call hoodies bunny hugs. Like, and we don't. But what if we did, though? What if we started doing that? Are you kidding me? They call them bunny hugs. Timmy, no. Like, I know what a carburetor is. Like, I know what they are. And I've seen people die to them many a time in my television. And I guess the architects in Canada that build houses, they saw that and they were like, we're not putting that shit in our house. People die. So they stopped. Little lad. Becca, that's a good point. I know. I just don't understand why you can't put your garbage in a bag. Why do you gotta put it in the death machine? Wine, because you can punch people. You can get the boxing glove and you can punch people and push them. And if you turn Griefable off, then you can't be pushed. Now that I think about it, the friend that I knew that had a garburator was from Saskatoon. Coincidence? I think not. Loon. Immediate violence. Kill mode. How could you? Hey Bear, do you wanna... Okay, wait, can we all... Everyone stop? Everyone stop what you're doing? The spotlight's on Bear right now. The spotlight's on Bear only. Everybody stop speaking. Bear, can you elaborate on that, please? That's always how it be, huh? Oh yeah, name the forum that you did your Warriors role-playing on, because maybe we've crossed paths that way. Like I said, I did my role-playing in Furcadia, so I'm disqualified from this conversation. Loon, powerful stuff. The problem with me is that I wanted to RP when I was younger, but also I was very, 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 very self-conscious about everything. So I had like a group of friends online, and I would like type something, and they'd be like, "Oh hey, by the way, like that's like anatomically like not like, you know, like because you're learning because you're 12," and I would just log off. I would just flee immediately. They would be like, oh, like, cat ears don't bleed like that as much as you're saying because they're, like, thin and there's not. And then before they even finished, I would be logged off. What, are you talking about Gaia? Tiny or me? Gaia? Eva was really active on Gaia. I just made a guy and then kept to myself. It's crazy, like, seeing artists nowadays in fandoms and stuff that are, like, gotten really popular, and they're like, oh yeah, I was one of the sprite artists for Guy Online, and I'm like, what the fuck? We were all born, and we're here. Come on, dude. Loon evolving. I miss role-playing. So you have print. Yay! Alex for sure. I don't know how to roleplay with strangers anymore is the thing. This is why we just have to play Clan Gen. It's like watching people roleplay, but then... Like, Alex, I think that if you played Clan Gen and you treated it like you did when you were playing Wolf Quest, and you kept track of like all the characters and their relationships and like did like a little, I think that you would go feral. Kitsu, welcome! Julia friend! My friends! On the bridge. Why no one will stop you? Bear, oh my god, who would have thought? The thing is, I couldn't do like Stranger RP with guys. It has to be creatures. It has to be Warrior Cats RP, fucking My Little Pony OC RP. It has to be fucking... You gotta make a weird guy. Sniffs. Oh, Alex, rip. Loon, I've seen it. It's fucking stupid. Pathetic. Infinity! Welcome. Give me this. I want extremely rare fish. I want to unlock everything. Look at me go. You can! Kiss! Oh, you guys know about the Roblox Warrior Cats RP game, right? Because what if we did that together as a family? I've never played Roblox in my life. Yeah, Loon, that's the problem for me. You can make private servers though, right? So, like, think about that. We could have our own our own clan. The idea of all of us having our own cat in a made-up clan, very powerful to me, specifically. Very, yeah. They actually made, they made a sequel to that recently with the Lake Territories. It's in development, I think. Alex, powerful stuff. Also, I have to formally apologize, for making fun of the Horse Girl racing game. It is now, like, the most, like, it makes the most money of any game in Japan currently. I didn't know its game. I didn't understand its game, and I have to formally apologize. I think it's making more than Genshin right now. Like, I think that shit's going crazy. And I have to apologize. But that's the thing. Eva and I used to do public RP. People would follow our accounts. The name of the horse game is Umamusume. Eva said that I should play it as a joke, and part of me is like, what if I played it as a joke? I watched a streamer play it, and he was getting so excited when his horse girls were running races that he was screaming so loudly his mic was peaking, and I was like, maybe that could be me. Nightbot! Yeah, the game, like, just came out, even though because I think, like, whatever season of the anime that just came out's more popular. Oh, of course I remember. I have screenshots of messages I received from people talking about that, so. I mean, Rach, it was Destiel roleplay. We had a Destiel How to Train Your Dragon AU. That was the first AU we ever made together, and we would roleplay it. It was just the two of us. And we, like, split up the side characters between us to be whenever they were in a scene. And then we would just, like, write paragraphs and respond to each other. Loon, no. Unfortunately, no. I mean, at this point, we've done AUs like that. Don't even fucking say it. But at this point in our life, but back then, we didn't know. We didn't know each other well enough. We literally, like, just met. Powerful stuff, Rach. Here, that's the thing. Genshin is fine. We don't have to worry about Genshin. Because the thing with Eva that was great is that she was the first, like, RP partner I had that was, like, nice to me. Because every other RP partner I had, if I didn't respond within, like, a set amount of time, they would start, like, subtweeting me, like, immediately. And then and then because they did that, I would stop replying for longer, because I was like, how dare you? And then it would just stop forever. What are we talking about? Oh. Sometimes I also want to go back to Genshin. But, like, specifically... But the thing is, I got my dog boy, so that was it? I don't even remember Genshin. I played it for, like, a couple weeks, and I got my dog boy. Bear, yeah. Nanny Bear, welcome! I never know what's going on. I don't want to leave this conversation, but I do have to BRB really quick, because if I don't, I have to bathroom break time. I mean the literal dog boy! Who shoots arrows and he's a dog, and I love him very much, and I got him and I love him very much. Are there multiple dog boys? I'll be right back. I can't believe that the dog boys have increased while I was gone. Hello. Rice. Worcestershire. I literally never understood Genshin. I played it in like a chill way for like a couple weeks because my friends got really into it. And I never comprehended a single thing that was said to me or any of the like currencies or how to do anything. And then I got my dog boy and I was like, okay, maybe the horse racing would get me. Maybe it would be the gacha game that like breaks me, who knows? I don't remember their names! Type out every name of the dog boys. Goru, that one. Because he's like, bark, bark, he's a little doggy. There was an artist that made really good ship art of him and the Demon Man. So... Ryoth Slee? What the fuck? That's the thing, Loon. That's actually, I think, what made me quit the game. Is because I realized what I would actually need to do to play as the dog boy. And I was like... It's never gonna happen. Like... Who is this man? I'm looking him up. Oh, Worcestershire! It's a puppy! I love a dog boy. I gotta be honest, Genshin is onto something with its boys. People always make fun of them. They always make fun of it. It's good boys. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Oh, the puppy. The thing is, I don't actually know how fun Genshin is if you don't spend money, because I never spent any money, and I'm like, is it plausible? I'm scared to fall into, like gacha games, like, kind of scare me a little bit. Because I know what I'm like. And I'm like, if they give me if they're like, you could have a dog boy, but he's gonna cost you, it's all over for me. Oh, Bear, no! Egg? Why? I'm thinking about it. Hell yeah, the squad. Becca, because the fear is real. I can be normal, and that's the thing about me. Loon, cosmic interference saved you. Ah! You know what? Speaking of this, I'm gonna go get some scratch tickets. It don't get funky. My friends! They'll never know. Alright, everybody, lock in. Hell yeah, brother. Hell no, brother. Rich, I would give anything. Hell yeah, brother. Hell no, brother. Oh! Lottery comes and goes in waves, you know? For example, that was a hell no. I bought 60. I just kind of clicked until I felt like it was right. Ah! I have so much money in this game and I don't know. I mean, I guess I want to buy the big rod, but like... aside from that, I'm fine. Oh, not 69. I did nice. I can't meow while I scratch the tickets? Are you kidding me? Press H. Press N. Rage is just like fucking up everything. Hell yeah. Hell no. Nobody drew anything in the... with their chalk today, huh? Oh, $1,000! There was no peepus. We like locked in, it was crazy. So no peepus? Oh yeah. Okay, Yana. Go, yeah. No, let's see. No, yeah, let's end the stream on a good note. Oh, Bear. I didn't know this about you. Turks. I wish there was a better way to do this. My scratches. Spinning. Bear. She, No! I'm losing, it's because I didn't 69! Come on, dude. Look at this frog. Life could be a dream. No! Wait, life could be a dream? We're so back. Wait, we're so back, actually. Everybody, it's never gonna be over again because it's so back. We're so over, actually. Wait a second, we're so over. Wait, it's over again? Wait a second, it's over? It's over again? Now that's the thing, we got 3, it's like over, but then what if we're back though? What if, wait, it's over? Oh my god, we're so fucking back. Wait, okay everybody, no, we're back. Is lock in? Lock in, we're back? It's over? Oh my god, we're back. $2,000? We're back. It's over? It's over again? It's ended? It's over? Wait, it's ending? It's like we're in the process of it ending? It's over? Wait a second. Wait, it's over again? Wait a second. Wait, we're back? Oh fuck, $100? Wait everybody, stop everything, we're back? Wait, we're so back? It's over? And then I fired again, and then I missed. And then I fired, and I missed. And then I missed again, and then I fired, and then I missed. I missed both times. And then I fired again, and then I missed. It's over? Wait, we're back? Wait, we're back? Doubters in chat? Perish, we're back? Wait, we're back again? It says try. See? It's giving me hope. It says try. Wait, we're still back? Wait, we're still back. Oh my god, it's so back. Wait. Oh my god, and we're still back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. FFN Final Fantasy 14. It's a sign. Okay, wait, we're so back. It's over? Wait, it ended. Wait, it ended. Wait a second, it ended? But there's still chances for it to be back? Wait, it's over again? Wait, we're back? Okay. I wondered how long it would take for this song to come up on lo-fi. It's a sign. We're back? Twix? Betwixt the... Oh my god. Can we be back? It's over. Wait. We have some left. It could still be back. It's over? It's over again? Wait, the last one, though? Wait, but the last one, that's where it always comes up, right? Because you lose, but then you win at the end? Right? When you least expect it? We're so back, baby! Loon, what could you possibly have to say to me right now? Got this fish. Why am I sitting here? It's like... Everything went good for me. Why am I sitting here? What's the problem? I even got this fish. Wow, wine got happy again! Wine is proud of me! The light came back into Wine's eyes. Tales of my gambling have spread far and wide. Who is farting? Soyofrin's writing a message. They're communicating with us. Oh no. The creature! Peepus drools? Pistus. Pistache. Pistachio. Pistache. Spreading good messages on Twitch.tv. Wait. How could you? Psychopath Bespis! That wasn't even a heart. That was pretty bad. Now he's pissing. Gambling always pays off. They'll never take me alive. Ah! Brand, I love you, I miss you. Have a good weekend. I also have to go, but like, I don't want to leave whatever the fuck this is that's happening. Dramatic anime. I also have to leave. I have to leave. I have to leave. I have to call it. I have to call it. I have to call it. You guys? I love you. I love you. You don't love me anymore because of my gambling addiction, but I'll always love you and it'll always be strong in my heart. And I'll see you. Let the chorus rise. Wait, let the chorus rise.